Welcome to my platform. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your location. And if you like what I do here, please, after watching, subscribe, put on your notification bell, set it to all notifications so that you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. In this platform, we react to all forms of video. What we do before putting the video, analyze it, and we sit down there to watch it together with you. Then later we'll come to the comment section to talk about it. Of course, everybody is entitled to his or her opinion, but let us always do it constructively in the comment section.
Uncle Christmas. Oh, Uncle Christmas. Man, ezigbo iwe na-ewe m. Obi adịghị m mma. Ndị pastor onye Igbo nwetara ozi m ya tụrụ ya ka ndị pastor nweta ya. Ndị pastor kedu ibe mere o ji awagwu unu eziokwu unu ekwe na a na-akpali Chukwu? Ndị man of God o nwere onye wu man of Satan? Ka njukwa m na ajụjụ aliriri egbu m ibe unu na-eme akarịana. Kedu ka o ji abụ mmadụ yawa ahụ eburu ya bịa n'ụlọ chọọchị ka ekpere ya ekpere ka atụgharị ya ego ka o were jee ụlọ ọgwụ jezọọ onwe ya? O ruterue unu bụrụ ogbenye unu adọba gbabi ya olive oil. Unu na-agba ya olive oil ọ bụ nkịta? Okwe ekele ọrụ eke, okwe ekele ọrụ eke. Okwe nwere ndị amụma ndị ji mgbọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ agwọ ọrịa. Okwe nwere ndị doctors. Okwe nwere ndị na-abụ maka ndị ọrịa. Ndị pastor ka njụọ m na ajụjụ ahụ yawa gị ijewe n'ụlọ ọgwụ na nnukwu ụlọ ọgwụ. Ahụ yawa nwa gị ijewe na nnukwu ụlọ ọgwụ. Ahụ yawa nwa gị na ya na-abụ obi ijewe na nnukwu ụlọ ọgwụ. Mana ahụ yawazie nwa ogbenye gbabi ya olive oil. Onye ọbụla onye ahụ adịghị bịarụ n'ụlọ ụka ya ọgba ya olive oil mechazie ọnwa pastor wibe gburu ya. Ịma na ọ pastor gburu ya. Ọ pastor gburu ya. Maka ọ bụrụ na ọ na-agba ahụ ya ma mmadụ ọ bịarute n'ụlọ ụka atụchara ya ego ejekwubezie ndị dọkịta. Ọ bụrụ na agbagwọtụ ya Chineke nwebe aṅụrị ya na ndị mmụọ ozi otuto adịrị Chukwu kere anyị. Ekwu ụkwa nna miracle adịghị. Ekwu ụkwa m na Chineke anaghị agwọ ọrịa mana ekele ọrụ eke. Ndị pastor na-ekele ọrụ eke. Onye ji akpọ m na fonu ka ọ jụọ m ajụjụ eje m aza ya 081 233 46806. Ikpe m ode jinji ma aza nge. Ahụ yaba ndị pastor bụ ejebe obodo oyibo jegwọba ọ yabazie nwa ogbenye ha tọgbọ ya n'ụlọ ụka gbabi ya olive oil ka a na-agba nkịta. Gbabi ya olive oil ka a na-agba ehu agbagidezie ya bụ n'ime ahụ ererikọchana eburuzie ya jebe ụlọ ọgwụ. Ọ dịkwa mma ndị pastor na-enyezi n'aka egbu ndị mmadụ. Onye kwuo na asị na okwu gbuo onwe ya n'okwu. Disemba eruo n'ịmụ Igbo anatabana ụkwụ unu jiri nata ndị Igbo nke unu ji eji na-achị atụji aka mma kwe n'elu unu m ise.
The intimidation, the starvation, the torture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS is unacceptable. This is a crime against humanity. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, remember, he was being kidnapped in Kenya. From Kenya, he was renditioned to Nigeria. Today, we can see what is going on in Nigeria. They are still torturing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. After torturing him in Kenya, they brought him down to Nigeria, and they have continued on the torture. They have continued on the torture. And we cannot be silent. We can't continue to watch them torture Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on a daily basis. That is why I'm coming out to speak up. We must have to continue to embark on the civil disobedience. Civil disobedience have remained the only alternative, the only way we have to air our opinion and to speak out. The only way you have to call for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains civil disobedience and nothing else. That is why I'm calling for civil disobedience wherever you are. If you have not joined the Monday Sit at Home, join the Monday Sit at Home. And any other day that is being added, join it. That is the best thing to do. That is the only way our voice can be heard. And that is the way our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can be released. If you continue to be silent and you continue to play along with these people, you can never get the truth. The truth will never be heard. And they are not going to release him. They will not. When you watch everything that is going on, watch everything that is going on closely. Don't just believe something because people said it. Use your own common sense. Study the situation. Watch what is going on. You can see that the political solution cannot bring Asuna Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. And if you look at it critically, you can see that they are not doing anything. They are just playing to the gallery. They are just playing to the gallery. Yes, that is what they are doing. Because since they have spoken about the issue of political solution, have you seen anything change? Have you seen anything change? Instead of changing for better, things are changing for the worst. Things are changing for worse. Initially, we were hearing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was okay. We were hearing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in a high spirit. But all of a sudden, we begin to hear a different stories about the situation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been facing all manner of torture in DSS. All manner of dehumanization. Even after the lawyers have complained to the judge gave an order that the condition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his treatment should be improved. He should be given all rights that is due to him because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. He remains innocent until proven otherwise, and no law court on the planet Earth have proven that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. An innocent man who was kidnapped from Kenya and rendition to Nigeria through extraordinary rendition, and today he is facing incarceration, facing torture in that same Nigeria, and the people who are supposed to be his kingsmen, people who are supposed to be speaking up for him, they are not speaking. And those of us, the ordinary people who are calling on the people to speak up, they say we should shut up our mouth and stop talking. We cannot keep silent. We can't shut up our mouth. We will continue to shout on top of our voice, louder than ever. We embark on civil disobedience. They tell us we should leave civil disobedience, that they are going for political solution. And you have seen where their political solution have led us. After we thought that we were going to do something on the political solution, what do you see today? Today, the punishment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the torture have increased. They have now added starvation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been denied food for days. That was the last information we got. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu blood was being taken every now and again. They told us 12 times. Who knows if it is more than 12 times? Who knows how many days they have been doing that? Who knows how many times they have been doing that? They have not allowed him, the doctors, to see him. This is what we are seeing. And we cannot be silent because the life of Asuna Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the life of Biafrans. And the life of every Biafran matters. The life of every Biafran matters. That is why you have to continue to speak and shout on top of your voice. If you have not started speaking, what are you waiting for? If you have not started acting, what are you waiting for? Some of you are saying that we have been doing civil sit at home, that why can't we add something else? Now, our brother Simon Ekpa have suggested something different that we're going to add to make it tighter and tougher for this political elite and their cohorts. And what is that? We are going to stop the revenue collection in the southeastern region of Nigeria. We are going to stop the revenue collection in Biafra land. They will no longer collect revenue. If it is local government, state government, they will no longer collect revenue from us. We'll stop paying those revenue. Let the Biafrans stop paying revenue to the state government and local government. Stop paying. What you have to do now is to embark on a serious civil disobedience. Stop paying those things. It is the money you are giving to them. That is the money they are using to pay the Janjaweed to come and kill you. They are using the same money you are paying them. That is the money they are using to sponsor this Boko Haram military to come and kill you. You see? The more you continue to pay, the more they will continue to kill you. That is why you have to withdraw from payment of every revenue in Biafra land. Revenue to the local government, revenue to the state government, revenue to the federal government from Biafra land has to stop. If you're operating any shop, operating any business or any company in the southwestern region, keep your money to yourself. It is going to be useful in time to come. Keep your money to yourself. It is going to be useful in time to come. And for those of them who have chosen the subjugation of their people as their own work, those who are working in that revenue section, if you are working as one of the revenue collectors, you better go and look for another job. Go and look for a new job and let your people be. This is not the time. After Biafra have come, you can come back to collect revenue. There can be no collection of revenue in Biafra anymore until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. If you are one of those collecting the revenue, resign. Better for you resign and look for another job. Resign and look for another. And if you insist that you're going to continue to collect revenue from people, expect anything possible. Whatever you see, you take. I want this video to go to every single person living in Biafra land. This is the time we have to be serious. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released unconditionally. We are not asking for anybody to kill anybody. We are not asking for guns and weapons. We are saying, keep your money to yourself. No more payment of revenue in the southeastern region, local government, state government, and federal government from Biafra land. It cannot happen anymore. Every businesses, every company that keep your money to yourself. A time will come when it's going to be useful. Keep your money to yourself. The tougher days ahead are coming. Because if you continue to pay this money, they are going to use your money to continue to sponsor the terrorists to come and kill you. This is why you have to step aside. And nobody is going to fight for you. If you think that somebody somewhere is going to fight for you, you're wasting your time. The earlier you begin to fight for yourself, the better. Because they will never ever fight for you. You have to fight for yourself. You have to fight for yourself. Civil disobedience is the only solution and the only way out. Civil disobedience. In all manner of civil disobedience. Civil disobedience by sitting at home. The Monday sit at home and every other day that is being added. It doesn't matter the group who are calling the sit at home. It doesn't matter who is adding it. Sit at home. Whenever it's being added, join the sit at home. Sit in your home. More especially the Monday sit at home. Let it be tighter than ever. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is facing a great threat to his life. He's facing a great threat to his life. And no politician is speaking for him. No elite is going to stand for him. It is you and I that will make things change. It is you, the Biafrans, the ordinary people that will make things change, that will make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be given all right and treated equal. And be treated nice and be released unconditionally. It is based on what you do and what I do. That is why we have to continue to embark on civil disobedience. Obviously, we are fighting against a stronger enemy who has all the weapons and all the money. But we are going to use that which we have to fight against them. What do we have? We have our life. We have our businesses, we have our money. Put our money in our pocket where it's going to have value for the days ahead. Stop paying those revenue allocations. Stay at home. Any day that they sit at home is called stay at home. Don't listen to anybody who is talking in this rush about the economy. You are only building the economy of the Janjaweed. You're only building the economy of your killers by giving them those revenue. Until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released unconditionally, then we can begin to suggest on the next way forward. And this is the second phase. If they refuse to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, more tighter conditions are going to come. More tighter conditions are going to come. Spread this news to every person in Biafra land. Every Biafran. They should get it and send it to their families. Keep your revenue to yourself. Stop paying allegiance to any local government or any state government or any federal government. Biafra must be free. And it is we that are going to free ourselves. By the little things we have, we use it to free ourselves. No international community is going to help you or help me. None of them is going to help. If you are hoping on international community, the UK or US or whatever, they will never come. They will not come. So it's high time you begin to fight for yourself and do that which is right. And you have seen the propaganda they are pushing on all corners. Pushing propaganda that you and I know that are lies. Now they have resulted into planting IEDs in Biafra land. Planting bomb in Biafra land, positioning bomb. When they plant it, they go and root it out and they will claim that it is the ESN that are doing that. ESN has no hand in planting such an IED. We have not reached that stage. ESN are not involved in anything that has to do with streets. Anything that's happening in the street, ESN is not involved. We are having our duties in the bushes.
Thank you so much for watching this video together with me. Like I said before, if it is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel and you like what I do, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, leave your comment in the comment section. You are free to criticize, but let us do it always constructively. Remain blessed. I appreciate your massive support and I love and cherish each and every one of you. Until I meet you again in my next video, for now we say bye-bye.